Hello, hello.
Hello.
Ocholi Okutepa is my name. And this is my beloved wife, Julia.
Hello.
What I want to talk about today has to do with, how to get your own. Do you understand what I'm saying? I got my own. You may be watching me and you need to get your own. And she's going to be focusing on, the things you should see in the getter before you allow yourself to be gotten. Do you understand what I'm saying? All right, welcome. This is Couch Conversations. And we just want to have this lovely free moment of just giving you some counsel on the couch when it comes to how to approach a woman, get a woman, who a woman, blah, 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 and all of that. And she's just going to offer some perspective on the subject. And I really hope that this video helps because, you see, I know I did another video on how to wow and woo her, right? But we're just going to stretch the conversation slightly because I believe that we have a lot of brothers who need some of the tips we continually give on how to approach the subject and succeed at it. But before we get into it,
See, a lot of guys, as in you are a correct man, you are correct. And God has, given you eyesight to whom you should toast. But you are always getting a bounce. You are always getting a no because you don't understand how to enter the city. You don't understand how to do this thing.
we brought
So today we're bringing solutions. Just calm down and listen well.
Solution.
We're giving you vibes. We're giving you
Tips.
lines. We're giving you tips on how to apply the wisdom.
It has even entered my wife. Before I give you the tips, have you subscribed to this channel? Because some of you may just have stumbled on the channel. Subscribe so that you continue to be part of the family. All right, and share to your friends. So tip number one is, I really hope that you take this very seriously. Number one is, as a man, please pray. Pray. You see, a lot of times we struggle in areas where we have not accessed grace. That's the honest truth. We struggle in areas we have not accessed grace. There are different dimensions to the prayer, but I'll just mention a few. All right, number one, you need to pray for clarity. Because you have a guy, potential, they have everything going, but they just find it difficult to focus, be clear about what they want. All right. So one dimension of the prayer is clarity. You need clarity. See, if you go to the grocery store to buy a particular item that you need, what happens is that when you walk into the store, you realize that your option is narrowed because you entered the store with clarity. Yes. So you need to pray for clarity. You need to pray for favor. All right? It's favor that arranges things. So I don't want to stretch the prayer point just more than that. You need to pray for these two key things: clarity for you, favor as your environment, as your default setting, as you move about this business, all right, of coming into somebody's life. So that's the first thing
Let me add this one. You need to pray for wisdom.
James 1:5. Does any of you need wisdom? Yeah. All right? So sometimes when you're counseling people, they just tell you, tell me more practical things or be real. This is as real gets. Because for some of us, once the grace of God is released, you just realize that things are flowing. All right, number two, you live in natural earth. Earthly things are done through perception. See, no woman wants to follow a man that her perception does not pick up as, I'm glad to follow this one. So you need to work on the perception you create. Brush your teeth, my brother. Dress well. All right, smell nice.
Please brush your teeth.
I know you want to be real, but package yourself. We're not saying deceive. We're not saying mislead. All right, we are saying put your best foot forward. Show the best of yourself. Because sometimes I know me. I don't deceive anybody. And myself, my brother. In fact, if you're a lady and you're watching this, can you type in the comments some excuses men have given for being shabby, just unkept, that you have heard that really, really pisses ladies off? Maybe some guys will take the time to read it and be helped. Because sometimes, I'm just like that. I'm taking my time. Oh God, that one used to pay me. Taking your time.
See, when the lady sees you, she's already evaluating. Is this what I'm going to commit to from the rest of my life? For the rest of my life. Is this what I'm going to be beholding for the rest of my life? If you're not presentable, as in you're not appealing, as in you just open your mouth and the person is feeling like, please.
Hey. Are you understanding what we're saying? See, and let me say this. Because if you don't adhere to these things, you still find wife, but it depends on the quality of wife you find. Because somebody may just be able to put up with all the, you know what I'm saying? So it's so important. See, package you. Make yourself presentable. When a lady sees you, let them be able to see a future.
Yes.
Let them be able to dream. And this happens at any level you find yourself.
Yes. At any level. See, not having enough money is not an excuse at all. At any level.
Be desirable. That's what we are saying. All right? Okay, so number 3 point is when you come to this subject, you want to be bold.
Yeah.
Be bold as a lion. I'm not saying walk up to a lady and speak to them in a way that they'll feel abused. No. I'm saying be bold. You know, see yeah, go ahead.
The lady will be looking at you like, is this the person I'm going to say I do to become my leader? To become the leader of the family? If you don't even present yourself well, you can't lead. Oh.
See,
as in, if you are not showing that you're a man that can carry his weight.
Be an odogu. Odogu.
Is what is odogu?
Be a man. See.
Please speak English. Speak English.
See,
let them not have excuse that they did not hear.
Those are languages. Be a man. Be a lion.
Mm-hmm.
Stand tall. See, a bold man is a turn on for a woman.
True.
If a lady is doubting whether she can answer you or not, the way you approach her can change the narrative.
Yes.
See, let me tell you, the highest a woman will do is to say no. And when she says no, you will go somewhere else and get yes. They polish your life. She'll be wishing you come back. Have you not seen those ladies that said no to a man? Later, the man was just flowing. Then the ladies wish you come back now. Come back. But he's gone.
He's gone.
Be a man. See, you are the vision carrier.
Mm-hmm.
You are not a beggar. I'm telling you, yes, she's the needed, but you are the needed too. Why? Her help is useless when she doesn't find where to help.
Yeah.
So when you want to approach a lady, be bold. I'm not saying be insultive. I'm not saying be condescending.
Don't be arrogant.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Boldness and arrogance are two different things. For instance, if you want to walk up to a lady and say, well, I like your dress. You know, because there must be an entry point, which is the next point I'm going to make. All right? Be bold about it. Not, good afternoon.
I don't even know what to say. Hey, God.
Jesus Christ.
I'm speechless.
Again, if you're a lady watching this, can you type some of the funniest entry points men have tried to have with you? Opening lines. I don't even know what to say. When I look at you, my spleen begins to split. I really wish I could tell you what's in my mind. Oh boy, you're already talking. You're already. Be bold. All right? Then find your icebreakers. Because boldness also needs to go with strategy. Find your icebreakers. Your icebreaker is an entry point. Mm-hmm. Pick up lines. Just find, and please. In fact, let me correct this one. You see, I've been seeing some things on social media. Pick up line. What's the best pick up line? John 3:16. For God so loved the one that He gave His only begotten Son. I love you because I want to give my heart. Please, we are not taking poetry. Because a lot of times your entry point will not look like you're entering. It will not even look like an open door.
Please, let me share this rema with you. See, if you ask the Holy Spirit for wisdom, He will show you the entry point that best fits the person you are asking.
I'm telling you. And some of you, your entry point is very simple. It's just a call. Like, I didn't see you in Bible study on Wednesday. Hope all is well with you. Hey! The Holy Spirit just go to her heart and say, that's a man. Yeah, he's so caring.
He's so caring.
He's so... Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's so important. See, you need to have your entry point. Strategize it.
For some people, it's just an expression of interest in the things that they are about or they are interested in.
Guess what? My entry point with my wife was to pretend like I was not interested in marriage. Because I saw that she was afraid of marital talk being just in 100 level.
See, if he had come headlong, I would have bounced him straight. Because I didn't even have plan to enter a relationship till like 3 years.
What is 3 years? I'm going to tell them.
5.
What's 5? You have forgotten? 10. And that's part of my strategy. Because the moment I pick the signal, now when somebody behaves like they don't want something, what you do is to get them to the point where they are beginning to want it before you now ask it. Do you understand? See what I did to my wife? I just increased the friendship. I was just that brother in Christ. We were just going on. Guess what I did? Then I began to use conversations to uncover the nonsense. Do you know one time I asked her, that's why I said this 3, 5, she says they lie. You know what my wife told me? She says she doesn't even want to think of marriage until like 10 years time.
Exactly.
10 years. And guess what? She was just 18 going 19. Okay, about that time she was about 19 already. So 10 years was still 29. It's not like it was a bad, it was not like a curse. You know, she was like, hey, she was projecting some other things she was focused on. I was just looking at her and smiling. I said, see this girl, this one that I will marry soon. They are talking. Because I'll be university student, you're joking. I will crush all this nonsense. So, you know, I used friendship. She was open to normal friendship. You know, we're young enough, so it's not like you're meeting somebody at 35 where if you say friendship, I say you're a suspect. What friendship are you looking for again? Go straight to the point.
And see, he used that advantage well. As in, this guy was just showcasing his talents. He was just showing me his importance. So,
advertise the product. Let them start pricing. Just say, advertise the product. Let them start one. Ask me out now.
See, sometimes when you show up on the scene, you don't just come asking. You understand? You have to wow her
before you woo her.
Ah, yes.
Do you understand? You have to wow her. See, some guys are trying to sell product that is not advertised. She look at you head to toe. Nothing to desire. But you see, when your speech, when your conduct has advertised you, you know when a lady begin to see herself in your house before you ask her out, she didn't see herself in your life. Hey, God, so inspire those thoughts in her mind first. Then by the time you say, actually, I'm thinking about, when you're telling a lady, I'm thinking about something, in her mind, say it. Say it. Say it. Just say it. Say it.
See, sometimes they're even telling you, let me go and think about it. They're not thinking anything. The answer has already been fixed. They are just trying to make sure that you understand that they are not trying to rush you.
All right, let's not keep it long. One more point. Quickly identify her fears and begin to strategically answer them. Like my wife had fears. With all the, things that happened in her heart, she was still concerned. We're young, we're broke. We're living on pocket money in school. Which future? So her heart was in it, but her fear was there. Sometimes the ladies make it easy by interviewing you. Please don't get angry. Answer the interview. She was asking me when I want to settle, what are my plans? Oh my God. Have you ever been in a place where you felt like, let me just cross my leg first before I start? Yeah. I began to answer one after the other. No time to even waste. No quarrel with the questions. No, I began to answer. And guess what? Spice up the answer. I said, I understand where I am. It's a journey. I know what I don't have right now, but it's a journey. I know where I'm going to. I began to talk about the future. Hey, God, don't make the mistake of just answering based on your present. So I don't understand this administration, this economic crunch. Please, no woman wants to hear complaint.
And please don't be blaming your relations about your state.
Baby, you're opening another portal.
Show her that you are in charge of your life.
Own future.
Yes, and you know where you are going
through.
You recognize where you are now. You know where you are going through.
Exactly.
Take responsibility.
And take this serious advice from a man who asked a lady out on borrowed money, pocket money. I was making no money in life. I'll tell you, I was a student. See her today.
By the time he was done,
Shanda.
When my mother was asking me that, is this the man you want to marry? I said yes, because I had been sold out.
Talk about me.
I had listed.
Talk about me.
See, and truly what he was saying to me was not sweet nothings.
Mention.
As in, you could see that this is a man of action.
Mention.
This is a man that was going to happen.
Mention.
This is a man that is aware of what he carries.
Mention.
This is a man that knows who he is.
Mention.
This is a man that knows where he's going
Mention.
and he's ready to carry along. Hey, God.
You can be broke but not broke.
Yes, your mouth
you can
is
be
not
down but not out. Carry yourself. Wake up.
Yes,
you are no dogu, you are a man, you are a lion. Your condition is temporal.
Yes.
You are going somewhere. I say you are going somewhere. If you don't type it in the comment, I'm going somewhere. I am going somewhere. Well, we just wanted to stop by and have this fun with you. Our wife, choking you the arrows. Have you ever heard that word, choke the arrow? So I really hope. Again, we continue our challenge. I watch to the end. If you watch to the end, can you just type in the comment, I watch to the end, and this is what I got, and let us know what you got. And lest we forget, just in case you have questions for us or subject areas you desire that we address on the Couch Conversations, you can put in the comment or reach out to us on our numbers via WhatsApp or our email, and we'll be glad to make episodes where we address those questions. And if we have other episodes that have addressed it, we'll call your attention to read to see it. And we're so excited they're part of this family, but we want more people in this family, because the more people who can read, the more families can be stable and more relationships can make sense. So please do not just subscribe, but share this video and share other videos to your friends, to your family, and let's have the community grow. Again, Julia and I are so excited about you, and we can't wait to see you next week on the next episode. God bless you.
God bless you.